Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Alright. And with that, we have begun our side quest for delivering food. Fiora has made something special for Shulk. Let's take it to him before it gets cold. Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, well, tutorials and such, but we've begun our massive adventure through this game. Doing some like get to knowing Shulk and Ryan and all that stuff. And this time, well, we got to do our story quest. Story quest as the story adventures. Story quests will become available. These are forces that you have to be done. You can view the details later on. And view quest log in the later. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to do a little syncing things because I'm doing things semi-post-production, semi-not. It's kind of complicated, but with that, we have looking around this kitchen. If you go upstairs, let's see what Dunban has to say. What's up? Aren't you taking some food to Shulk? You better hurry up and it won't taste very nice if it gets cold. We've already seen it. Shulk doesn't have a sense of taste. So, with that, let's go head on out.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon,
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'd have gone.
Outlook Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
So, now we know where we can go. So you can see the exclamation mark on the field saying where you gotta go. So we gotta go all the way up there. And we are alone as Fiora. We won't be getting into any battles right now with Fiora. Just know that she's kind of interesting to go. She's level 4, I do believe, so you can go ahead and take things on. But I guess we can go ahead and do a battle. So I guess we can show off Fiora's arts. So she has two arts, Power Smash and Screw Edge. So let's start things out with the Power Smash. And she has another art, Butterfly Slap, where it combo that deals massive damage.
One hit kill or something.
So yeah, one hit kill or something. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be too particular with finding him. I mean, Fiora's on her own, and if she dies, well, you'll have to go back to last checkpoint, last landmark. I mean, the last landmark's not too far away. Death in this game isn't too much of a punishment, per se. You just go back to the last landmark and such. So I guess we can continue on through. Should probably be picking up item orbs, not going the most direct route. Yeah, it'd be really interesting playing through this game again, because if anyone has really followed me on Twitter and such, or seen like the past incarnations of my channel, they'll know that I kind of speedrun this game. Well, one of my most popular videos is a speedrun. So I mean, I do a bit of speedrunning, I'll be knowing some things about speedrunning. It'll be very hard to break my muscle memory about not doing like some of the techniques for speedrunning. But we'll get there when we get there. Man, we're getting a lot of good items. But, head up to the top. And up ahead is where the destination lies.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious. But today, it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, it's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Alright then. So, let's go ahead and close. And we have completed our first quest, delivering food. So next up, we can communicate others with battle. So if someone is feeling quite down, we can go use an affinity cry to another party member to encourage or assist them, depending on how the battle is going for them. Then you can encourage to help them out, or you can help them up if they're knocked down and such. Then chat to your friends with a heart-to-heart. So the affinity between two party members is deep enough they can have a heart-to-heart, search for a heart-to-heart in case possible things. So they're alluding to the heart-to-heart that's available right here. So let's go ahead and view this heart-to-heart. One thing I'm going to say about heart-to-hearts besides going for them all. I'm not going to be doing force resets or anything. I get what I get for these heart-to-hearts. And we're going for pretty much what I feel like. So let's begin our first heart-to-heart with Sunrise in the Park. In details of heart-to-heart, we can view them in the menu, but let's get this one started. Hey Shulk, you remember that time we watched the sunrise here, right? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because I invited you and Dunban. You had a big falling out. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Really had nothing to do with you. I still dragged you out and made you stay up all night. I'm glad we did, even though it was only that one time. We talked for hours and hours about all our hopes and dreams. And then you fell asleep on my arm and and we looked up at the stars. Oh no. What is it? Oh, Shulk. I have this terrible feeling I said something really embarrassing. Like I wanted to get married. Oh, Shulk, don't you remember what I said back then? Kind of. I can't quite put my finger on it. Hold on, I know, I'll get it. Oh, don't worry. No need to remember. Forget I even brought it up. Anyways, that's the end of that conversation. Let's talk about something else. Okay, whatever you say, Fiora. Yes, I think I pulled it off. He doesn't suspect a thing. I hope he remembers one day. But for now, it's a bit too embarrassing. Yeah, we all have those embarrassing moments. So we got ourselves an achievement, Heartwarming. And Shulk learned another art, nice. So yeah, so anyways, there's 3 possible outcomes you can have. You can have a neutral outcome, you can have the horrible outcome, or the best outcome. Best outcome, you'll be able to increase your affinity greatly. And then you can actually lose affinity depending on how bad you do. So one thing that we could do, if we press 1, is that we can bring up the area map. And then we can travel back. I think we need to head back to the weapons lab, because that's where the sign is pointing. And we get an achievement, skip it. So, with that, let's go ahead into the lab. And, hey look, it's Rhine. This doesn't look good.
Rhine?
Rhine, what are you doing?
Shulk! No, I'm just...
Rhine!
Goodness.
Oh, Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Rhine?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's... a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Rhine. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Rhine, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped. And then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
Alright. So now, we have our journey that we can power up our art and such. And can learn skills, okay? So with that, we can now journey out. So, we need to head all the way up here. And if the map will pan out right there, we need to head there. So, I guess we can start our adventure by heading to the main entrance. I want to get up to towards the entrance this episode, and then probably call it. But before heading out, we have some new arts that we have. So let's go ahead and begin our little excursion. The little light skeeter right here. You'll do just fine. So our new arts, we have Slit Edge. Attack from the side to lower physical defense, and we have Stream Edge. Inflicts break enemies in front. It attacks everyone in front, so be careful. Make sure you don't aggro who you don't want to aggro. And then something else that we can do is that we can swap party members around. So I haven't quite gone over Ryan yet since, well, we just started our thing and such, and now we can finally swap characters. You can use Ryan if you want a more defensive party member. Shulk is more offensive, so we have many arts right here. So starting things up, we have Aura Burst that inflicts strength down only if we have a thing. If so Ryan has two arts. He starts out with Hammer Beat, and well down. We have Rage, grants Spike, lowers physical damage, and we have Aura Burst. It's an ether attack that inflicts strength down on an opponent. And we get ourselves a Silver Chest. Silver Chests are more uncommon. They tend to drop items like well, they drop gems, and then can drop some armor and some rare loot, which is very nice. And we haven't taken down a Bunniv yet. I know we will need to take down a Bunniv at some point. So, oh yeah, if you press the start menu, I didn't remember when it began, but you can do a quick time event in order to get yourself a party up thing. So his major skill is Mad Talon, which draws Egger to you. That's about it really for stuff we have right now. I'm not gonna be paying like too much attention to like skills into like parties and such. I typically like to play as Shulk anyways. Maybe being a rogue when I can. So let's go ahead to our other head to change time. You can change time whenever you want. So if you want to go ahead and play things in the morning, you can. Nighttime there's some bats flying around. They're not too bad. So I guess we can go finish up our journey up before concluding off the episode. We get ourselves a giant hornet. Right here, blue chain. I know we are going to need blue chains coming up for a quest. So we arrived here at Tephra Hill. Strong dandelion. Oh, I'm not gonna make it up there. There we go. Right here, another stone. Okay. I'm just trying to collect these as much as I can because they'll be pretty important. And up there, there's a monster that has an eye, so it's a vision type. Want to be careful of that thing because that is a unique monster. Unique monsters, they're unique. They're typically much stronger enemies. We'll get the tutorial if we lock it. Can we lock it, please? Okay, it's not gonna lock it down there, but unique monsters, they're harder to kill enemies. They tend to be at a higher level than the enemies in the surrounding area, only by a little bit, for the most part. There's some exceptions, of course. But yeah, so we got ourselves some gems. I think we're almost there to the entrance of the ruins. I'm not gonna focus too much on fighting since you really don't need to fight too much outside the quest, because if you do the side quests and such, you'll do just fine. So, let's go ahead up further this hill. Let's collect this. This is a rabbit geode, okay. Again, any items you get is going to be randomized, so the items I get might not be what you get. It's all right. It's all part of the random number generator. Oh boy, that thing's going to be a real bugger later on. So up here is a little bit of a little hill up here. Some weaker enemies, of course. Level 4, level 5. There's the item. I knew there was an item back here. Did I get it? Yep, giant hornet. Okay, I think this is the end of the path, so we can go ahead and fill up our collectipedia, see what we have so far. Do we have anything interesting? Not. Wait, I guess we do have enough. So if you're able to fill up enough of a row, you'll complete it, and you'll be able to get yourself gems. You get yourself ether up. Not too amazing, but upon filling it up, you'll be able to get yourself rewards. Each one is, well, the rewards are automatic. Well, they're all set in stone. You want to collect these because they net some good stuff. And right up here is the entrance to Tephra Cave.
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora!
Ah! I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks like it.
Alright then. So with that, party gauge has been added, so you'll be able to build your party gauge. Party gauge is really interesting because it gives you the ability to unleash chain attacks, and press B if someone is incapacitated to revive them. To revive a party member, you need at least one block in the party gauge. They can also do this too as long as there's one block in the party gauge. So if you get knocked out, you'll be able to be revived. However, if there's no party gauge available, it will be considered a game over. So this party gauge shows the morale. The gauge increases when a bonus effect or critical hit occurs. So example, using backslash will be good to build up the counters and such. Okay, already went over that. When there are 3 blocks in party gauge, you'll be able to activate chain attack. Select the chain attack on your main party wheel. And then find out what the story memos, you can see where you need to go. But up ahead is the entrance to Tephra Cave. But we'll not be doing that next episode. There's been Orpheolus with Xenoblade Chronicles. Right here is a heart to heart that we don't have enough affinity yet. Don't worry, we'll be able to get that at due time. But with that, we managed to begin our adventure. A bit further, and up ahead is Tephra Cave. Now then, one thing I was going to do for Xenoblade Chronicles is that some people don't like side quest videos. I mean side quests are not part of the main story. They just want to say, ooh, story. I'll say ahead of time when we'll be doing side quests bunch, because I like to do side quests in like blocks and such. More efficient and such, and like to dedicate entire episodes in the story progress to side quests. I'll mention that, so might I just say, next time in Xenoblade Chronicles, for 1 episode, I do believe. Don't quote me on it, but we'll be going through Colony 9 and doing side quests there. And then, once we're done there, we'll head to Tephra Cave. I'll see you guys then.